and welcome back to Otaku no Video. As always, thank you very much for joining me. Where today I'm reviewing Trigun Badlands Rumble, the recent anime film based on the Trigun anime TV series that was released over a decade ago now. Wow. Now, again, this is a spoiler-free review, but for those of you who have seen the TV series, going to want to know where this fits in, this is basically like an excellent episode of the TV series. So think back to those really memorable episodes, not the plot stuff from later, but just the really classic sort of Trigun stuff. And that's what this movie is like. It's almost like they had an episode idea they never got around to, and they managed to make a movie out of this. Now, this takes the route much like Cowboy Bebop Knockin' on Heaven's Door took, where this is not connected to any of the plot of the TV series, and the entire cast is together. So all the good guys are back. None of the bad guys are there. At least none of the bad guys from the TV series, and it's just this standalone adventure for these characters. And so it does feel like this sort of top-notch episode done movie style. The animation, the direction, and so forth feel like a big budget episode of the TV series made for movie length. And there's just a lot of beautiful work there, but they didn't try to make the animation look different than the TV series. They don't try to make it chibi or anything like that. It definitely feels like the TV series, just with a lot more effort put into it. Moreover, not only is all of the characters back, most of the same crew behind the scenes that worked on it, same director, writer, composer, and so forth. You get that music. Also, the dub cast is almost exactly the same. A couple of the minor characters I noticed were slightly different, were not the same voice actor. But Vash, Wolfwood, a lot of those other characters, same voice actor, which is awesome, as for the original TV series. So yeah, it's gonna feel like just good old more Trigun. Now, for those who haven't seen the original TV series, first off, please do so. This is considered one of the great classic anime series amongst Western and American anime fans, at least. And the basic setup is that it's about a goofy pacifist outlaw in a sci-fi Wild West world. So the main character is on the run, but he is absolute pacifist, goofy character, but he will not allow anyone to get killed while he's around, and will do increasingly crazy stuff to make sure that happens. Moreover, the TV series starts funny, then gets serious in the last half. Now, this movie has serious moments, and one of the great things about Trigun is even when it wasn't in its more serious plot stuff, it could still switch into this more dramatic feeling. And that's what this movie is like. There are dramatic moments, there's some character stuff, but there's none of the original plot, knives and all that kind of stuff. Not here. You get completely new antagonists and a new story, so that's good. Now, when I watched this movie, I was coming at it as a Trigun viewer and fan. So the question becomes, if you haven't seen the Trigun TV series, does it make sense for you to watch this this movie? I would say yes, in the same way that you could watch Knockin' on Heaven's Door, the Cowboy Bebop movie, without having seen the TV series. But it's really, it's not that it's assumed that you know the characters, because actually Badlands Rumble does a fine job of introducing characters and showing you who they are and what their character is like, without kind of assuming that you know who they are. But it is really aimed more at Trigun fans than anyone else. So I would say more so than Heaven's Door, but in general, you could certainly watch this without having watched Trigun. But it is worth your while to go back and watch Trigun. Fortunately, if you do watch this first, it doesn't spoil anything. Moreover, this movie is not even really, it doesn't try to fit itself into the Trigun timeline, if you will. Not that Trigun has a particularly complex timeline, but it's just, the characters doing stuff. So it's kind of there, which is, again, I appreciate. So that's cool. So overall, again, this is Trigun back in movie form, which is such a wonderful situation to be in. I'm so glad it's there. And so those are my thoughts. So if you want to watch Trigun Badlands Rumble, it is currently available on Blu-ray and DVD, wherever fine DVDs and Blu-rays are sold, like Amazon and Right Stuff. I doubt it'll be available streaming anytime soon, but who knows. Meanwhile, if you want to talk about cool anime like Trigun, please stop by the website, otakunovideo.net, where we have a forum where you can talk about all this kind of cool stuff. pretty much all the time. So that's it. Thank you for watching, and until next time, I hope you enjoy. With a knife?